Your stream will begin shortly. Loading in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get ready to just Winternomics. Welcome. Winter, 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 Winternomics. Winter, winter, winter. Welcome. Winter, winter, Winternomics. Welcome to Winternomics TV. Your stream will begin shortly. Loading in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get ready to just
Welcome to Five.
1. Get ready to just 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 1. Get Winternomics. Welcome. Welcome to Winternomics TV. Your stream will begin shortly. Loading in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get ready, bitches. Welcome to Winternomics TV. Your stream will begin shortly. Loading in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get ready,
Hello
bitches.
and welcome aboard.
Winternomics. Welcome. Winter, 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 Winternomics. Winter, winter, winter. Welcome. Winter, winter, Winternomics.
What up, bitches? Impromptu show, looking like a derelict artist. We're going al natural today. How the fuck are you? Y'all made me feel kind of good in the art channel, so I thought I'd cook something up real fast. Wasn't easy, so obviously late as fuck. Anyway, so that piece of artwork would, I guess, be considered the follow-up to Party Over There. All right, let me get a secondary window up here. Got McTickerson on the mic.
What up, y'all?
What was I looking for over here? Oh yeah, my show. I was like, I gotta have a control window, right? But if you think about looking back from the street through Squidward's window, this would be looking into Squidward's room, and making art with sunlight. But this was to capture the same essence, right? Crypto moves happen. People are on the wrong end of what's going on in tech, wrong end of the VIX, and in a world of shadow waltzes, right? Everyone's dancing but you, right? Envy gets us, and are we not all captives to the dance we cannot join? Is kind of a same sentiment, right? Like the green-eyed monster. This is the green-eyed monster's room. If you remember Party Over There too, right? His backdrop was green, and it captures that, like this envy and jealousy that kind of keeps us all sitting there thinking that we're never getting the best deal out of things, and everybody else is always winning, and that kind of keeps us manifesting that same state of being for ourselves. And this obviously paralyzes a lot of people in markets as they keep on feeling like they just missed a move, fed by whatever shitfluencer and fucking crowds of jackasses they hang out with, and keep them unable to make the choices that are valuable. But yeah, so this is the shadow on the wall. You could say that's the outline of Squidward from the window.
That's dope. I like it.
A little abstract, something different. A little acrylic with photography and some other clever things that I came up with. So haven't made anything in a while, so I have some stuff I was in the midst of making, but I thought this was fitting of the post crypto pump and post sell off in the market. That pretty much caught people wrong on both ends, massively so. So hopefully not guys though, because you guys are all paying attention to the Intel channels, right? And the morning preps where we totally laid out the situations for you to pay attention to crypto. Or if you're in Stars or in Friendtech or any of those places, we've only told you one thing: paying attention to Litecoin as part of the cycle. Speaking of Litecoin, look at this, 90 fucking R's. Put it in the fucking war stories. Awesome work, Mr. Yans. So saw a lot of you kill this, and like we talked about, right? We were talking about from last year, before they gave me my account back. probably one of the easiest things you can use to track the risk in markets, right? And the reason Litecoin is a good barometer is because it's a completely useless fucking coin, run by a bunch of pump and dump fucking shitbags. And so if this piece of fucking garbage is doing anything, then somebody's got fucking money going into crypto. That's the logic. I swear to God, that's it. It's not some rock star fucking Einsteinian formula. If this hunk of fucking dog shit that nobody and their mom is ever gonna use for fucking anything fucking moves, there's risk-taking behavior in the marketplace. And so he's very structured, he really does point out when you should fucking look. So I use this motherfucker since I came in the gate. Because remember told me the story. Remember told me the story behind why Litecoin is so great, like back in 2014. I was like, you're kidding, right? And then they and then they told me it was the silver to Bitcoin being the gold, and I'm like, well, nobody uses fucking silver, so I know what that means. And so I've always treated it like the second tier piece of shit, and it's been the best gauge of the whole rest of this fucking useless fucking goddamn blockchain operation, Decentralize these nuts. I swear, it's not rocket science I use or anything like that. So catching you guys by surprise. I'm looking here. What up? Happy Friday. Shout out to Peace Outside. Appreciate you, sir. Bart, Larry, Exploit. Everybody throwing some bits. Singapore Dave and SGDs. M Mond. Damn, there's a lot of you today. Winter Trader. Respect, y'all. Well, hopefully you guys, it's a Friday. Probably worth catching up after the, the crazy shit that's happened in the marketplace on, what's going on. And it's now 8:58, so it's not going to be a long news show. Doge USD. Are you kidding? There's that degenerate late money fucking behavior right there, bro. Did you just ask Doge just now? There's one you motherfuckers asked for all the fucking time, and then nobody gave a fuck when that thing went. So I'm gonna bring a couple of those here in a second. But yeah, we've been pointing this out the whole time, right? Here's back in February, right? This guy is just money. This thing should bottom by summer. It was a perfect bottom. I don't know what my iPad just did on its own, but don't be doing stuff. See it? Check this out. Come on. July 11th. How ridiculous is it from May to forecast that dead on spot? Litecoin. No Bitcoin ETF. What if BlackRock comes in, dude, and fucking helps us get fucked more in the ass than when the CME came in and didn't do what the fuck we thought would happen? Whatever. Who gives a shit? Remember CME? Where they fucking put the old speculum up the anus and fucking spread everybody out? Litecoin winter was next after CME, I don't know why these motherfuckers would think hey, BlackRock gonna do wonders for us behind the CME not doing wonders for us, but dumb money doesn't know it's dumb and all that jazz. Institutions, yes, because Wall Street's just trying to help us out.
An outsider, I'm not putting that ticker on the list. Did you see this coin? It's a shit coin called Harry Potter Obama Sonic Inu. And it's an actual shit coin.
That's actually a fucking amazing fucking name. Harry Potter Obama Sonic.
It's Harry Potter Obama Sonic Inu.
If I put that on the screen, whatever fucking hunk of fucking dog shit market cap that is gonna go fucking through the ceiling.
It's one of those ones where you need that bot thing. It's one of those.
That's a very incredible fucking name though. Whoever fucking made that coin deserves a fucking medal. How do you put Harry Potter and Obama together? What? Now I have to watch Harry Potter because I make those Harry Potter jokes. I have never seen that shit. I have no idea. But obviously it's a cult phenomenon for you guys. That's a what? We got Doge and Harry Potter Obama. Yeah, we're definitely sentiment wise. I have an idea where we are right now in crypto. I appreciate your fucking contribution.
I saw that thing on Dex Screener. It's just no fucking way.
Fucking great. What do you have going on today? So European Union rate already came out. Looked at it held steady after fucking a bazillion advances, and then US GDP came in fucking really hot, and that was yesterday. This is today, niggas. Euro Summit all day, whatever the hell that means. This came out and nobody gives a shit. I think the market's pumping off of that. Here's your last big number of the week. 10 a.m. consumer sentiment, so watch that in the open market. All kinds of good stuff. You know what's crazy? I'm changing the screen on the wrong computer. So let's try that
again. It's just the narration. We're all still staring at Twitter.
Sorry, guys. So yeah, what I was saying here, what was the other screen I looked up that I didn't tell you what was on that? Oh well, we'll get to it. It should definitely have not puffed out before I did a show I didn't know I was gonna do. All right, so here we are. Stuff's happening. The only thing you care about is this guy, 10 a.m. number, and then whatever comes from that. Let's see, where am I at here? So, I've never had the LTC chart up on the show, huh? Did I not have it up on the show just now?
No, you did.
I did? Okay, I don't know where the heck that went. Oh, there it is. So yeah, your last heads up here on September 18th pretty much told everybody, right? No better barometer for risk-seeking behavior. Even before you pay attention to what was going on in DeFi. Yo, my son sent me this. I almost died. Right? He put this like laugh out loud on this thing. But look at this thing. I didn't really get a good look at it yesterday before I first posted it. Like, advertisers' disclosure. Stock trading is a form of investing that prioritizes short-term profits over long-term gains. Who the fuck defined this resolution of time? I don't know for stock trading. It can be risky to dive into without proper knowledge. You're all about to be ruined in high school. What does it say here? Look at this disclosure. Many or all. Why don't you just say all, asshole? Many or all of the products featured here are from our partners who compensate us. This is not who I want teaching my kids anything about anything. Many or all? Bitch, say all. Oh my God, the education system in this country. Yeah, I almost died seeing that shit, bro. I was like, what the actual fuck? Here's something why we want. So go ahead, Tiki.
No, real quick, just the Winter Trader picked up on it. I can hear too with the leaf blower.
Dude, there's more landscaping going on in this fucking neighborhood than you can imagine. I feel like I live in Florida, so. Yo, this is funny, right? Want to make any guess on how long the legs of this rally might be? Never ask people who never saw it coming to guess when it ends. This is what people do in Twitter, is solicit information from other people that are just lost as they are, and then wonder why they all come out on the wrong side of some shit together again. It's the craziest thing, but pay attention to the insanity that goes on in this fucking shit show out here. You'll get fucking killed listening to these people. Like, bro, that's a terrible idea. Let's ask the other guy who doesn't know what's going on. What's going on? Stop it. Stop the madness. Twitter's entertaining. Come on, you gotta admit. Cracks me up. Hey, did you guys see this? I thought it was a beautiful picture. Did you know that? We're gonna do the Spacecast thing, I swear to fucking God, one of these days. But yes, the only other fucking planet with lakes on it that we know about is actually inside the solar system. Talk about OG, right? Y'all remember this one. There's more water in Titan than Earth. Spacecast facts. Anyways. I'm trying to get to something that was useful. Oh yeah, so the tweets and charts work again, so I thought I'd do this. Right, so this is the old way we worked in trading labs and so on. Pay attention to Twitter, pay attention to the fucking sheeps out there, pay attention to the sentiments, and pay attention to data at a different level. And it keeps your mind in the right place to be able to act, and be proactive rather than reactive the way most of crypto Twitter is after the fact. So if you pay attention out there, we're telling you. But if you're in the Intel channel too, you got it handed to you directly. So I think, I'm hoping a lot more of you won than I saw, because as much as we did have a lot of good winners out there, I'd really like to see a lot more of you on these scorecards having crushed it. I know I duplicated some things because I was high when I made it, but it's all good. You get the idea. Lots of you kill this. As far as all of you that fucking caught some shit on some resolutions I told you not to be on, stop that shit too before it kills you. You know who you are. If you fucking found your way to a 1 minute structure after a fucking 6 month or 6 week sideways fucking consolidation, you're a crackhead. I'm happy for you killing this, but stop that. You know what I'm talking about. Crazy ass motherfuckers. Any other good things out there? Yeah, LTC. I made this point like abundantly clear, but yeah. Anyways, good things. So, guys, get all that.
Yes.
It's gonna be a short show. Got to get you out here for the bell. I'll do the prep here. Not coming to Discord. Definitely too much stuff going on for that action. Let's see. Let's make sure I got no illegal junk on my charts. Okay. Whatever could that mean? Mainnet doesn't need to be visible. All right. What do we got? How many people we got watching this thing?
87.
That's not shabby for a surprise show on a Friday.
Nope.
Alright,
Not at all.
what do we have for time? I know I owe you guys some Reddit stuff, but I'll probably never get through all the backlog of things I got there. Definitely some things here. We'll have to come back and catch up on those. I'll try to pick one. Let's see if we can check one. Some dude's got a book called Smiles and Cries 4 Book Alert. Alright, that's not happening. Let's focus. I like this one. This is the best. This is 18 days ago. Masterpiece Week. Best of breed. Always focus on best of breed. You guys dig into the dumpster for Harry Potter fucking Obama's fucking crotch, and this is, you're gonna end up in Smiles and Cries. I've been getting back into the markets and really buckling down and learning this time. While going through YouTube videos, I landed on Prima Impetus. Damn right. Kazo mentioned best of breed things in that video, and I was hoping someone could point me in the direction of any videos that expand on that. So this is not a war story, but a good question. So, best of breed stuff. Didn't somebody post a memo on that? I think that's in Discord right now. Somebody actually asked for that. So, I actually answered that without reading that war story right here. Memos on playing best of breed. Pretty good, right? So somebody had actually talked about this in chat, and they dropped some memos from Intrepid. So if you're watching this show, go into our Discord and go to announcements and click on the memo for best of breed. I'll play it for you though, because I'm a sport. All right, so what is the most difficult thing that you guys have been experiencing in here, right? For many of you, 1 second. Pretty sure the audio is jacked up here. Of course. It likely is if you're playing the wrong asset class, right? You can't find the best of breed. Everything seems relatively choppy. And, we talk about that from one asset. If you're like in semiconductors, making sure you're in the right one, the stronger one, right? Because it has better price integrity. When this happens to an entire sector, there's no best of breed in there. Everything is fucking vacant, And when bull flags are forming in various spaces, one of the things that happens is there's low liquidity and a lot of noise that helps to drown out everyone who's trying, kill off the emotions, and then fucking allow you to rotate that entire system. When we're dealing with something with all of tech itself is not best of breed. That is why it's so important to recognize to step the fuck completely out of the space, right? Because there is almost no good price integrity to be found. And so, paying attention to rotations in markets is definitely one thing most people get caught. All right, so within stocks, what that means is that, when you have best of breeds and we talk about, hey, energy looks better than tech, or tech looks like you might catch some life, while energy takes a breather. Right, within the spaces, then you're like, well, I don't want to try to play tech when energy is going moon, or I don't want to do, the opposite and play, energy when tech is the strength. And then once I know tech is a strength, I want to find the guy that's actually, the leader in the space, because that's the guy's going to be the outperformer. Not try to find the dog. Unless the outperformers have gone so ridiculously far that then there should be a sympathy play in the discounted assets of the space. But then you have to look at that at resolutions, right? We look at that in the stock world and say, yeah, this sector is stronger than that sector. But what happens if stocks outright are just a terrible place to be? That's kind of what you're dealing with now. And one of the reasons, I made the art for the show and sentiments of it is the party over there this time, which just wasn't in stocks at all. It was in crypto. It wasn't in energy either. Crypto's rip was so strong, it became outright the strongest asset class in the entire world. And the bulk of shitfluencers out there are fighting people against looking at crypto, and you've got Peter Schiff and stuff going back and forth between risk assets and what he thinks are hedges to the financial system. And right now, the one place to be was really long crypto, not stocks or energy, and everybody got caught with their pants down on this one. So, best of breed is not just specific to stocks; it's specific to asset classes too. And a lot of people don't actually let alone know how to pay attention to rotations within sectors, know how to pay attention to rotations in multitudes of assets. Let's see here. Speaking on that, where's that?
Somebody in the chat asked, "What's a sympathy play?"
Sympathy play is basically like everything fucking tech is mooning, AI stuff is mooning, and then after fucking tech runs out of gas and fucking stalls out, and the bulk of the sector that you care about is stalled out, some of the dogs of the industry, you'll see them kind of start to rise behind it and start to be outperformers when the bulk of the market's stable, and they play catch up because it's relativistic value arbitrage. Think about it like if you live in a neighborhood of pretty much cookie cutter houses. And then, sometimes you'll see a house that's maybe, most houses are 3.2s, but one house in there is a 4.3, and a guy does a bunch of renovations to that house, and everything in there used to sell between 200 and 250. This guy gets a house out at like 450 out of nowhere. Your house is not exactly his, but it's in the neighborhood, and it likely means that your house is not still 250. It's not going to be 450, but it's going to be something higher. You can think of that as a sympathy play, right? The rest of the neighborhood rises in sympathy with the best of breed, because they have some direct relationship to his valuation. And since value is governed by the law of substitution, he is similar enough for me to say that his pricing has adjusted. That's pretty wordy. That's as much as you get. So
it makes sense.
That makes sense. That was as simple as I can shorten that up, but that's a sympathy play, right? It's about relativistic value arbitrage. Bro, I got cotton mouth and I'm high. I can't get shit out. I'm so not prepared for this fucking show right now. Where the hell is a bottle of water? Fuck. Got weed blowers out the windows.
And Mr. Door has a video on Reddit.
On Reddit. I don't know if we're going to get time for that because it's 9:13. I got to give you guys some rundowns of things.
Yep.
But I did want to cover this. I think is funny. That's what I meant to scroll back to. So just to follow up on this shit, last year we had pointed out, stuff like this. This is Capo and Crypto Man Rand basically pointing everybody off a fucking bridge and then telling everybody nobody can call the market, and having killed God knows whoever in the bottom of Graveyard and Tears, Trail of Tears to make the bottoms, because man recommended people into Luna, which people committed suicide out of. Let's never fucking forget that. I'm sure Capo's got a couple dead bodies. We just haven't connected the dots for that one yet. Isn't it crazy to see this motherfucker come out here and have the nerve to troll Capo? Maybe for the one time that he's not on the same side as the guy. And dear God, do you have 67,000 possible victims inside of one channel getting one idea? I can only imagine the bloodshed in that place.
Oh, yeah.
But the nerve of this guy, all right? Especially knowing exactly what he knows and has done to his own fucking people. But this is how many people believe in seeing this and actually think this is actually meaningful and don't recognize it in a short memory that this guy killed people in Luna. Killed people in Luna. Fuck that guy. Like straight up and down. Like literally fuck that guy. Don't answer that. Hold on one second.
Welcome to Winternomics TV.
All right. Pretty ridiculous, yeah. For all you friend tech motherfuckers, I seen there was a big old dump wave inside Stars. Everybody in there just trying to pump everybody's rooms, but for you guys in there, I think you made the alpha for being inside these places, right? Gave you killer heads up, so hopefully you guys are paying attention to that, but it doesn't get better than this. On Twitter, in Discord, in any social platforms, I didn't miss none of y'all motherfuckers. So don't act like you gotta be anywhere either. To me, this is all funny, but like wherever you follow us at, like we'll always try to make sure you get intel you can act upon, or add to your body of thought so you can make better decisions. This is what we do. We don't shill or pump anything. Just this is when you should look, motherfucker. Pay attention right now. That was the perfect heads up for the entire pump wave for all big caps. So for any of you guys that were paying attention to shit like that, you already had the sheets and every room had the intel, and I gave you guys all heads up to look when it mattered. In the morning prep of this day, I actually told you guys all to pay attention to your big caps and stuff. So yeah, hopefully you guys all did pretty good. Tweets and charts. What's this one? This one I missed right here. No better bomb for risk-seeking behavior. That call goes right there. Litecoin. That's Litecoin heads up on Twitter. So if you're just on Twitter, we pretty much told you exactly when to look everywhere you were looking. So people act like they didn't see it and got the party over there vibes. You're just a bit retarded. That's the actual real problem. So don't be envious, be studious and introspective and do something about your fucking lazy ass not paying attention for how many ever goddamn million warnings they shoved up your pussy. That's a memo. All right. Let's get you guys ready for whatever the hell's going to happen to you today. It's not the warm and friendliest fucking show, but it gets the point across, goddammit. It's window pane, bitches. It's window pane.
Amazing.
I wonder why people don't like me. So, anyways, VIX things. We do want to pay attention to this. I did put up a huge write-up on there for VIX Mageddon, actually. Yeah, where'd I put that guy? He was recent, wasn't he? Right here. So, y'all want to read this. This is continuing on the back of OG VIX Mageddon, which, if you guys remember, we actually had the prediction for the pandemic in 2019. That was actually in the Dow 100 chart as the Black Monday 2, and it did happen. And this COVID ended up being the test pump of the large-scale bull flag all the way from Black Monday. So when we back out and look at it now, and here we had it pumping back in that time period. We back up and look at it today, and now you can see that was a test pump, wick outside the angle of VIX Mageddon, the shockwave that leads to 2035. With all this shit developing now around the space cast timeline, around your superpowers trying to rotate world leadership, all this is definitely worth keeping on the radar. This was our projection here. If we didn't, we captured from the 2B the upward trending angle that we talked about. The VIX is running, right? The VIX here is running. That's this yellow angle here. This is a little 2B outside. He's recovered that, and this is the local shockwave. Right? You have a bunch of these that form, like these little systems that form along here, and then they're all part of like the very big structure, which we have over here. This is a projection we have to add to it because we didn't have VIX data on this particular symbol for 1987. So we added that and created this this flag structure that we've got here. So this is the shockwave of shockwaves to pay attention to. So right now you have another local system. If you see what these are, this is a global financial crisis cooling down, Greek crisis, into like the Chinese flash crash of 2015, into the coronavirus panic here. This is a rotation that we definitely don't want to sleep on, and our trigger up through these rotations is always the de-risking level of 21, right, which is down here. So as we sit at 21 rotating one of these, it's always good to be attentive and paying attention to what is coming in the marketplace. The big de-risk we have, like in stocks, has come behind this rotation. And what is definitely noteworthy is that crypto has managed to be fully risk on while this happened, which you don't usually see. They're not exactly perfectly correlated, but never do you see them truly diverge like you're seeing right now. So that's always worth noting that that's actually happened, and whether it will sustain and continue to happen. So right at this moment, all eyes on VIX 21 and see what he does from here. And we're paying attention to the possibilities of this longer term structure. If he gets back here and fizzles back underneath, which he didn't do, or gets back through this angle, right, that would be a risk on tide in the markets. But for right now, this guy looks dangerous. In the Lunar New Year. That's a lot of memos. Hopefully you got them all.
That is. That's a lot.
That's a lot. It was wordy. Maybe unnecessarily wordy. But if you're listening, you got something out of it. All right, so let's see where you're at now. 9:20. I got 10 minutes to get you guys right. So projections on this dude. Let's see. Let's see. Where's the channel? So this was your prep we did together in channel. We've had it from our chop zone, and our projections from outside the chop zone have come down. Our secondary projections from this trigger we've come down to. So I think this morning we're popping a little bit, and we want to build off of that and see where we're at, right? So as far as we were, our worst case levels getting out of here is this entire top range, right? This is what we do this arc through and prep with you guys. This entire top range is your main volume position at the highs of the market since the rotation last year, 2023. It's the highest accumulation we've got. So being under here is deadly. We look at where we came from. We've got this low fucking node of volume, and our POC down in this area, and we marked it from down here to up here, and right now we're between those areas. So the ease of movement is to fall from the system to the next system. So while we're down here, we have a pop today, structurally he looks like dog shit, right? It's going to take a little bit more to prove that he's really rotating this and going for a shot to go back into the system. Right now out here, he's kind of dangerous. This level over here is a projection of the last flag before he enters this entire top forming area for the highs of the year. And we want to note this, for recovery, if there's a 2B to go back up, this is probably the first area you care about. So right now, him being under here isn't like really like amazing. Like this is bull market territory. He's actually underneath the low of this particular flag. So if he stalls out anywhere underneath this trigger, he could easily rotate from a bear flag under here and eat it some more. Right now, like we said, the best of breed guy is actually crypto. It's not this stuff, right? So if we look at this, like say we're total versus like the SPX 500. Right, it's crypto. Crypto's got his foot up the ass of everything on the planet, including stocks. He's just a little pumped out. So if he stalls, he might give some breath of life back to the to the stock market. But for right now, he is got fucking everybody up on the planet, right? CL tech looks the same against fucking tech, looks the same against oil. Crypto is literally the best asset class in the world right now. Flagging into this rotation, see if he gets any strength to go again. But for the very near term, crypto is that bitch. So all right, so that's Q's and Z2023. Where are you at? So this was the plan from the futures. Looking at it for crypto things, not crypto things. Sorry, that's me being high. Looking at it here, just into the morning, we had like a decent number, but all things being equal, this doesn't look that great still, right? Still definitely looks kind of possible. He's flagging just underneath this for possibly another leg down. Something like this, and we could track it just like we could track the Qs, right? If he gets to rotate this corrective structure, that'd be great. But for right now, the tide looks kind of against the marketplace, and the VIX itself looks, in a position that we're kind of at risk. He's underneath 21 this morning. If he stays faded today, he can give the market a little squeeze and a little bit of breath off of that. What we can see, like crypto versus stocks, is very parabolic, so it can give you a breath of life today, but the midterm trend is against stocks at the moment. So paying attention to this trajectory in the VIX, if he pulls back here, right, he can give us a little bit of upside in the marketplace. So watch 21. If he stays on here for the day, he might get some strength in stocks. That being said, I think that covers about everything, right? What am I at, 924? Not bad. I squeeze it in there. Any closing thoughts, Tickerson?
You want the symbols list?
I don't know if I can pull that off. What's the symbols list?
You just want to see it?
Somebody asked Doug. Go ahead, post it. What's the symbols list?
There you go. Lots of crypto.
Oh, wow. Lots of crypto. Looking at stocks today, guys. Looking at stocks today. So there's Doge. Somebody asked for Doge because he's just getting a bit of life. This was the Doge chart, and he's inside one of your Intel channels from back in the day. But this is Doge TA, OG, right? So we're waiting for rotation still from back here when we last talked about him. He didn't put the higher step here, but he did hold the floor above this low. So this is still valid, right? So he's actually doing the higher floor.
Screen.
Oh, my bad. Sorry. Doge TA, historic Doge TA. So this guy's on one of your channels. This channel was a channel from this bull flag, just that we talked about, like on the same bull flag that would mark the whole of 2021 for Bitcoin. This flag was a low area to consolidate and catch. He did consolidate and catch in it, and then he set a floor here. We're looking for a higher floor here. It's made it like slightly above it, but still valid. But I think your trigger for him to get out of this major consolidation range he's running right here is up here where I put the arrows, right? Like 92.10, 92.20, 920. Shit. You guys have seen that setup actually in like Pepe. Here's a freebie because you guys are crackheads, right? Pepe has like, when we have established volume zones like that, you always want to pay attention to him. And Pepe's, rotated through this. This guy's all the exit liquidity because, this guy fucked up his relationship with a bunch of exchanges. So just be careful if you fuck around with him. What else do they got there? Nat gas. Can I do this fast enough? Nat gas. I don't know what chart the Nat gas chart's on anymore. I did fucking a Nat gas chart. Any idea what the symbol I did under? Do it on the actual future?
I think it was just Nat Gas last time.
Nah, I did it under the symbol. Okay, cool. So you guys asked me for this forever ago. So whenever the hell I made this, hey, look, he did exactly what I said. He even did the size of the bull flag I said. How crazy is that?
Yo,
dude, that's pretty
amazing.
That's pretty epic, huh? Yeah, so we already did this guy. That's hilarious. Somebody find the show that we did this in. I want to get a replay of that. That's fucking awesome. So we had, this is when we projected rotation here, come out, make a big ass flag, land in the zone, and yeah, he did it. Dude, that's awesome. I hope one of you guys played this shit. I forgot. I never know what the fuck symbol I do anything on. You guys ask me so much shit. It's 9:27. I gotta go make my own plans. I'll do one more of these things. Solana USD. You guys asked me that too already. Solana. Yeah. You guys pay attention to the show. We already did these. So he did what I told you too. Whenever the hell I did this, y'all go get the dates of whenever I did this crap and help me out, and then throw them in the chat. But yeah, so there's Solana, and you did what I said too. So hopefully you got that, and that's the TA. Awesome. I appreciate you guys asking me stuff that the TA is already done for, because that really helps. MicroStrategy, pretty sure that motherfucker looks like something I told you too. It looks exactly like what I told you. There's MicroStrategy. Whatever the hell this was. So, bull flag above trigger. Pay attention to that. He's in the spot, right? So crypto stays strong. You guys are great. Always ask stuff I already did already. That fucking helps. Palo Alto Networks, did I do this guy? There's a trigger. You left that forever ago. Never pay attention anymore. Anyways, good shit. So, fun to see you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the surprise show. Kick ass. Have a good Friday. Have a good weekend. And we'll catch you on the flip. Peace out, y'all.
Later, y'all.
That's pretty funny. They asked me all stuff I did already. Thank God. I was like, bro, I'm too high to do anything right now. I was like, I'm glad you guys asked the old shit.
Will begin shortly. Loading in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get ready, bitches. Winternomics. Welcome